Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to make a 360-degree fillet. So I'm going to show you how to calculate and cut it. So what we are going to do now is to divide our waist measurements into 4. So I'm working with a waist of 30. Then I'll divide it by by 4, and I have 7.5. So it means I'll be working with a measurement of 7.5. Yeah, 30 divided by 4 is 7.5. You know what I'm going to do next is to draft my pattern. I want to first of all cut it in a pattern paper. I don't know. Let's cut it in a pattern paper. Then we'll transfer it to our fabric. So cutting out a 360-degree fillet, peplum fillet. I'm folding my fabric into 4. Then at that 7.5, I'm going to take the measurement on the folded part. Are you seeing there's no opening anywhere? Here is also folded. Here is folded and here is folded. So that 7.5, I'm going to place it like this to get my 7.5. 7.5. I'm going to place it like this to get my 7.5. Are you seeing? Are you seeing that? I've gotten my 7.5. I curve it like this. Then I'm going to mark it here where I got that point. Then I'll take my tape to that point and check what I got. And here is 5 inches. Meaning that I'm going to take 5 inches all round from the edge, from this tip. Are you seeing? From this tip. I'm going to take 5 inches round. 5 inch. This is 5. I'm going to take it round. Hope you are getting what I'm doing. Round. Round. Are you saying that? Then you can use your hand to curve it, or your French curve. Since you traced it out, you can easily use your hand to curve. I'm checking if I still have my 7.5 inches. And this is this is more than 7.5 inches, so I'm going to reduce it a bit. Take it front a bit, because this is almost 8 now. That is why it's good after drawing out your line, we do the measurement, we take the measurements. Let me go this way. Yes, this is my 7.5 inch. This is my 7.5 inch. So what I'm going to do now is to take my blouse measurement, my peplum measurement. You know, my blouse, we are taking away your blouse from your shoulder to your waist. We are drafting this peplum from waist to your blouse length. And I use my waist for this curve. My waist divided by 4. That is what I use for this curve. And I'm going to take my blouse length from my waist to my blouse length. And I'll be making use of 9 inches. 9 inches. Let's see if this is up to 9. Wow, this is exactly 9. This is exactly 9. And this 9, I'll be taking it all round. I'll take my tape to where my curve is, and I'll take my 9 inches all round. This is 360-degree fillet. On my next video, I'll be making the 720-degree fillet. Please watch the video to the end. Help to share and comment and do. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Are you seeing? And that is all. I'm going to cut out. I'm going to cut out now. First, I'll cut the curve, the first curve. then I'm cutting the blouse length. Here is my 360-degree flip. Here's my 360-degree flip. I also use my fabric. This is the fabric I'm working with. I'm also using the fabric to I'll be cutting it into two because I'm using it to turn it just like lining. I don't have black lining now, so I'm going to use this fabric to turn it, meaning that I'm cutting it into two. Folded my fabric, so I folded it into four. Fold it in a way that you will not waste fabric. When it is excess, always refold it. So I'm going to place my pattern, the one I drafted. I'm going to place it on this paper here. You see, I need to refold again because I need 1 inch allowance for the hem. I need to refold again. Okay. I need half inch here. I need half inch here for the sewing allowance, sewing it to the fabric. I need half here. I need half inch here, and I need 1 inch here. You can use your tape. You can use your measuring tape. I need 1 inch. So I'm going to cut out. So this is it. I'm going to fold another fabric like this and cut out the same thing. Remember I said that I'm going to use this fabric to turn it over, just like the way we use lining to turn fabric over. Okay, here is the second part. I folded my fabric again into four. So for this one, I'm going to still cut it exactly because already I've added my sewing allowance on the first one. So I'm just going to place my fabric on the second one and cut out. If you have cloth gum, this is the right time to iron it on this fabric. Are you seeing that our peplum is almost ready? So what I'm going to do now is to sew them together. I'm going to cut one part of it. Because remember, we'll join it to the fabric now. So I don't like joining it all the way now without cutting it. I like cutting out one side of it. I like cutting out one part. Okay? So I'm going to turn it over. See the way you are going to sew it. Right side facing the right side. Right side facing the right side. Then I'm going to use ½ inch to sew it all round to the end. Then I'll turn it over. But first, I want to cut one side of the fabric. I'll use ½ inch to sew all through ½ inch. Then I'll turn it to the other side, okay? Cut out the excess. Are you seeing there's a little excess here? There's a little excess here, so I'm going to cut out the excess. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to stop stitch. I'm going to stop stitch. That part you are using in place of lining, that part you are using instead of using lining, you are going to, let's say this is our lining, I'm going to stop stitch to that side, to that part of the fabric where I'm using as lining. That is where I'm going to stop stitch, just very close to the line there, okay? Here, can you see that I've made a stop stitch here? I've made a stop stitch all around. So the next thing I'm going to do, and the final thing to do, is to iron. I'm going to iron all through. I'm going to iron everything. After ironing, if there is any excess, I will trim off. If there's any excess, I will trim off. So this is how it looks like for now. I have little excess. I'm going to cut out any excess I have here. I'm going to show you how this looks like. The 360-degree flay, but it's kind of full for a 360. I'm going to show you how it looks like on my body. Okay, this is my 360-degree flay, peplum flay, without gum stay, without cloth gum, without crinoline. So are you seeing how it looks? Without all this, it still looks nice. Can you see that? It still looks beautiful. See it here. See it here. So if you are attaching it to a dress or a blouse, you can cut out any excess you might have